Welcome back. Kevin's Mobile Repair. 2010 Ford Taurus with 3.5. We are doing a starter. Got it right there. Alright, so first, disconnect your battery as usual. There is, see this little transmission harness right here? That will have to get out of the way. This little clip, lift up on that center tab right there and push it towards the battery, and then you can unclip it from the bottom. You may have to use a screwdriver to pop it off because it's probably been on there for a little while. Now, they want you to take this harness piece out of the bracket and out of the way. I don't like doing that. It messes with the calibration on it, so I just disconnected the actual bracket. So it's held on by 3 8mm bolts, and then I can just get it and move it out of the way enough to get the starter out. Next, you'll have to take off the bracket piece that the clip right here plugs into, and also on the transmission, because the starter is going to slide out in between here. That is going to be a 15. Make sure you have the emergency brake on in case you accidentally pop it in a different gear and this thing rolls away on you. You don't want to have that happen. Got a 13 right here and a 10 right here. Those are both going to be nuts. I used wrenches, that way I didn't have to take out the battery tray. You can take the battery tray out to get it a little easier, but I didn't feel like doing all that. Next, there will be what size are those? 13s. 13 bolt here, 13 bolt here. This one here is going to have a little attachment up top like this, so you'll need a deep 13 to get that loose. But once it is, pop it up out of the way, and you can snake the starter out through this little opening right here and all that. Also, make sure your old, looks like a just foam, is picked off the top of there, otherwise this thing's not going to sit in place when you go to put the new one in. Kind of fight you. Just clean off the old one. New one has everything on there. Other than that, pretty straight up job. Probably about 30-45 minutes tops. Also, make sure that your lineup dowel pins have not come out of the old one. Otherwise, that will be a problem getting the new ones lined up in there just the same. But other than that, always the first thing first. Air filter housing obviously has to come out. Hose clamp here, hose here, 2 8s. This whole thing sits out. Sorry about that. All in reverse order. But any questions, comments, please feel free to let me know.